How's it going? Um, your browser has blocked your screen. I don't know what you're talking about there. Yeah, so moving on. Let's watch Creature Features. I'm on a channel no one ever watches because I'm striked again. Yeah, but I'm just going to kick back. It's a nice cold day today. Actually, it was warm for 2 hours then. It was nice. And now it's um, clouded over. Why aren't you sharing? Right, it's just been a bit retarded. Slow. There we go. It was starting. Let's do this screen. The house that would
Tonight
not die.
on Creature Features, two women discover more than they bargained for when they move into the house that would not die. And Classroom Safari owner Bonnie Cromwell pays a visit with some of her fuzzy and scaly friends. All this and more tonight on Creature Features.
Can you picture that awful creature? Can you picture that ugly creature? Creature features and feature features about creatures and creature features. With Livingston and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya. Creature features and all creatures and all creatures. And the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die just for the fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Don't get you tonight.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent. With me on this side is the industrious Mr. Livingston. And over yonder would be the captivating Miss Tangela. And do we have an immensely fabulous program in store for you this very night? As a show entitled Creature Features, we often find ourselves lambasted for not presenting enough features with creatures. But if we were to feature more features that had an abundance of creatures, then all of our features would be comprised of creatures and would leave no room for features without creatures, like disaster films and thrillers and even ghost stories, for which we do have a fantastic one of those for you tonight. More on that soon.
You've done the Creature Features featuring creatures rant once before.
I'm well aware of this, Mr. Livingston, but I have altered it appropriately for tonight's film. Tangela would like us to cease our bickering and get on with introducing our guest. I shall comply. Tonight we shall be joined by Bonnie Cromwell from Classroom Safari. She'll bring some of her furry friends, maybe a scaled companion, and perhaps possibly even a feathered colleague. Those of you who recall her last visit will remember that Tangela did her best impersonation of a silent Bindi Irwin as she learned about each animal Bonnie presented.
Don't forget to mention the film.
I was just about to venture in that particular direction, Mr. Livingston. And our film tonight will be The House That Wouldn't Die from 1970, starring Barbara Stanwyck and Richard Egan. This is a fabulous film that has everything.
Everything.
Everything! Ghosts, demonic possession, dishonest estate agents, mediums, seances, spooky attics, vehicle failure, and veiled threats of psychiatric incarceration. It's a wonderful film that children of all ages will enjoy.
God help us all.
So don't go away, for it is to be another night of delightful animals and ghostly fright, right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned. I love snakes. It's a good thing I'm not scared of them, especially this one. He wants to go anywhere but on me. Bonnie,
Yes.
you've covered me in snakes.
I have covered you in snakes, and you look lovely.
This is quite a sensation.
Ooh.
I've never had.
Look at the big frog Tangela has.
Thanks.
Wow.
I need it tonight. You can bite it.
It's a
after.
monster. Big as
I've
that
never had so
cane
many
toad.
snakes on me. Oh, this is wonderful. I don't know why people are.
Or is
so
it a
obsessed
cane
with
toad?
snakes. And what is this giant monster?
Oh, this is Sparky the Wonder Frog.
Sparky. He looks like
Where's the
an
frog?
animatronic.
He does, but he doesn't feel like he's animatronic. He feels gooey.
Where does he come from?
He's an African burrowing frog,
African.
and he's about 20 years old.
20 years old.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. And this little bloke does not want to be with me.
Yeah, it's wiggly. This
he-
is its first time.
He
First time
wants
on
to
TV.
be in other places. This is wonderful. I need to.
Tangela's wearing gloves that must have poison
I
gland
don't think the snakes would like me very
from
much. So
Africa.
This one wants to leave. This one wants to go. I think I should give it to Tangela. No? No, she's busy with the frog. All right. So Bonnie Cromwell is
Oh,
our
you
wonderful
snake snob,
friend who
Tangela.
does Classroom Safari.
Yes, I do.
And you do safaris in classrooms and in haunted houses, apparently.
In haunted houses.
And she has quite a menagerie to show us this evening.
Excellent.
But we need to get to the movie, The House That Would Not Die. Have you seen this?
I saw the beginning of it, and it looks scary.
It's a wonderful film that has Barbara Stanwyck and
Look at all
I'm
these
losing
pythons
snakes. They just
falling
will not stay
everywhere.
with me. But Barbara Stanwyck and Robert Egan. And it's a ghostly film, and we're going to love it. So let's
Snake
start
getting
this.
away.
We're going to have something else to look at, right?
Yeah.
All right, off we go to The House That Wouldn't Die, 1970. Don't go away. We'll see you soon.
Scary. Aaron Spelling production. The house that would not die. Barbara Stanwyck. Oh, she was Richard Egan, know the name. Got Michael Anderson, Catherine Wynne, Greenland, Bell. It's like a Hammer horror movie, but this is in USA, so definitely isn't. It's a spelling. 1970. It's like a TV movie. And he come home. Oh, Shani would come home, but he's in heaven. Right, lots of camera panning around the room. Start. That's good. Clumsy. We got visitors. There she is, Barbara. From a big country.
Isn't it beautiful, Sarah? Come on, I can't wait to see it inside.
Ruth, it's beautiful. It's fantastic. When was it built?
Oh, late 1700, early 1800, I think.
200 years old.
Ooh. Oh, there's a terrible draft over here. This house isn't as well built as it looks. Oh. Oh, what a shame. Probably the work of the appraiser. Cousin Hattie must have spun in her grave.
Oh, with beautiful floors.
Clumsy evaluators.
Heat works, we won't freeze.
Oh, Sarah, come and look at this beautiful table.
Oh, Ruth, the kitchen. Oh, Ruth, it's...
Ah.
I wish I could inherit a hair.
Sarah, here. Take these with you.
Ruth, I found my room. I recognized it like I've been in it before. Come look.
I'll give it time, you know. Come on. Settle, Gretel. Sure, I shut that door.
I started a knock, but the door just swung open.
As it does.
I'm Pat McDougal, your nearest neighbor. I saw your car parked outside and stopped to bid you a neighborly welcome.
Oh, well, please come in. I'm Ruth Bennett. We just arrived.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
I teach anthropology at the university.
Oh, well, then you'll want to meet my niece, Sarah. She's enrolled for the next semester.
We'll be glad to have her.
Ruth?
Oh, this is my niece, Sarah Dunning. Sarah, this is Professor McDougal, our neighbor.
Sarah doesn't
Hello.
like you.
I love this place.
Yes, it is lovely. I assume you inherited it. These old places are seldom put up for sale.
Well, it really was quite a surprise. Hattie Campbell was my cousin, but I didn't know her very well. I visited her here once when I was a young girl, and I guess she just took a shine to me.
I've always had a strange sort of affinity for this place.
Your new head.
Only make him feel
Only than I do. I often try to
Freaked
invite
out.
myself in, but she was
Right away.
adept at discouraging visitors.
There's been about 100
Still,
murders.
I knew it would look like this. I must have dreamed about it.
You both must come and see the kitchen.
Would you like to see the kitchen?
Yes.
We belong here. I just know we do.
She's very
Oh, how
positive.
lovely. And electricity. With all this antiquity, I didn't expect it.
Look at that pewter collection.
Ah. Oh, it is handsome.
Plenty of cupboard space. They sure are empty.
Then it's
What's
lucky having dinner
late
at my
bugs?
place tonight.
Oh,
To drink out of.
are we?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, I insist. It's too late for you to drive back for supplies. Besides, some of the more interesting local people will be there tonight. I think it would be a good idea for you to know them.
Well, that's very kind of you.
You know, we have very cool
We
autumns
stopped
here.
there a few minutes ago.
See? It's quite a draft.
Going to
Check
a party
the
already?
windows for you, otherwise you'll never get the house warm.
Oh, no.
I'll see you at 7. And
Ooh,
I think I
no,
know a
it
young
couldn't
man
possibly.
for you
Okay.
to save you from boredom.
You weren't kidding about Sarah, the young man, and the boredom bit, were you? I think they've forgotten we're here.
Stan's? Stan's all right. He's a thorn on my academic side. But your bright students always are. You say good morning to him, and he gives you an argument.
But you like him, don't you?
Oh, yeah. From a safe distance across that gap.
No young punk who thinks they know everything.
Looks like he decided to take charge of Sarah.
And he may just succeed. I think this is what Sarah has been looking for. Why she left home and came here with me.
Which leaves us with an inescapable paradox, right? Right?
Oh, I'm sorry. They look so right together, don't they? Ruth and Pat. He seems much nicer.
Oh, you met him,
Here in his
what,
own
3
house.
minutes ago?
Maybe I am hypercritical. Ruth's had enough trouble with the wrong man. She needs the right one for a change.
And why did you leave home?
He's just after her
Oh, I
money,
didn't.
nothing else.
I'm on leave from the Department of Agriculture, Washington, D.C. Executive Secretary. I'll stay a while and then decide whether to go back or look for work here.
No encumbrances then?
What's that word mean?
I think I know who that is.
Just by that knock,
Come
eh?
on, give me moral support.
Pat! I knew you wouldn't mind.
Oh, no wonder he's
and
sleeping.
how are you? Hello, Henry.
there, dear.
And
Rachel,
gossip.
dear, how are things at the auxiliary?
Oh, dearie, it's so good to see you. Things are fine. Why don't you come around sometime?
Maybe I will. You're Ruth Bennett, the Campbell house. When Pat told me you'd been invited tonight, I just couldn't resist coming to meet you. Oh, Pat, this is an improvement.
Yes, I understand Cousin Hattie wasn't too friendly.
I don't mean your cousin, dear.
Oh.
But you are going to be friendly, aren't you? Oh, I do hope so.
If you don't, we'll kill you.
Ruth, this is my Aunt Delia, who thinks she needs no introduction. And her friend Sylvia Wall.
Forgive me for crashing the party, but you know I've been longing to see the Campbell house. Would you tell me all about it? Am I really going to see the inside? Your cousin was most.
Why did you
firm
bring
about
her
letting
along?
people out.
She insisted. What could I do? Oh, Sylvia does the most wonderful seances. And she's writing a book about our local haunts.
Do you know I've never been to a seance?
There's your opportunity.
It would be fun, Ruth.
Maybe Ruth doesn't want to have a seance.
Oh, yes, I do. It's just that, well, the house has been closed for such a long time and, well, all right. But would you give me a week or so, you know, to sort of clean up?
Of course we will. And we'll all come, won't we? All 6 of us.
I'm not sure I can make it.
Why, Pat, I think you're afraid.
No. But in my line of work, you do pick up knowledge of these things. Witchcraft, black magic, spiritism, and the mischief they can work on the susceptible mind. It's hardly parlor entertainment.
Now, who said anything about entertainment? We're very serious. We'll be there, dear. He will, too.
welcome back to Creature Features. If you're just joining us, you missed the snakes, which is, it's okay to miss snakes sometimes.
It's okay.
Some people don't like snakes, but we are with the wonderful Bonnie Cromwell from Classroom Safari, and Tangela is babysitting a crocodile?
Alligator.
Alligator. So, see you later, alligator. No,
His name is Anakin Swampwalker.
Anakin Swampwalker.
He might grow up to be Darth Gator.
My goodness. Well, he looks like a friendly little bloke.
For an
he's
alligator,
nice.
he's pretty good.
Right. So the movie so far, they've inherited some Gettysburg era home. You know, anything that comes from the Civil War is going to have a ghost, will it
You
not?
betcha.
I mean, that's what they do. They grew ghosts in Gettysburg. That's what they did. So back to this little guy. What is his age?
We don't know. He came in as a rescue, and he's got kind of a derpy look on his face because he was only fed hot dogs instead of
Oh
the
no.
proper food.
Well, the derpy look is rather fetching, though.
It is kind of cute, but we're hoping that he will his teeth will straighten up.
So braces, you take him to an orthodontist, and they have these tools with wire, right? And he'd look like a teenager for the next 2 years, right?
He always says, "What's one more orthodontist, more or less?" And the orthodontists say, "Nah,
So
too many teeth,
what
80
is-
of them."
What does a little guy like this eat?
He eats mice.
Mice.
Yeah, I buy big bags of frozen mice and rats from a place
Oh.
called Mice on Ice.
Mice on ice.
Mhm.
Well, you know, we've got quite a few live ones here. So if he wants to patrol,
That would be perfect. He
No,
would
he
love
can-
to patrol.
he'd make a nice cat, because she's trained all the felines in this household to hunt dogs. Of all
Nice.
things. Yes. Yeah, dogs. All right. Let's get back to this film. When we come back, we have another surprise coming, right?
Yes, we do.
All right. Off we go to the house that wouldn't die, and we shall be back after the break. Don't go away.
This house is like an iceberg, almost finished.
Just finished. My faithful chaperones.
Warm in here, ain't they? Rawny boy.
Ruth, what
What's
do you
the
see what we
name?
found in this old junk shop? Hi, Pat. Let's put it over here in my place.
I don't think I've seen it.
Wow.
Right.
Isn't it perfect for this house?
Handsome looking fellow,
What,
isn't he?
uh,
I think Sarah fell
yes.
in love with him.
Oh.
Huh?
Isn't he beautiful?
Well,
What's wrong with his eyes?
Pat,
Wi-Fi signal.
what's the matter?
Oh, I don't know. A little dizzy. It's nothing.
Well, go wash up. I'll get you a drink.
It's a housewarming present from us.
God, she's
Thank you, both
incredible.
of you. It's perfect. Now let's get ready for dinner.
Don't meet many positive 80s like that these days. Young ladies. Bring out your dad. Oh, not a daggy dream sequence. And in slow-mo as well. I'll stop it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. You know, when I was younger, I just couldn't stand slow-mo scenes, you know, and westerns and horror movies, all them. Back in the 70s, they really overdid the slow-mo. And, yeah, you'd think by 2024, they'd sort of have different style, they wouldn't do that. But yeah, even Lord of the Rings was guilty of this fucked up slow-mo thing. I mean, it's okay in some situations where it's showing an action scene. Anyway, fuck slow-mo. I always hated slow-mo. I remember watching Sam Peckinpah movies. What was it? The Wild Bunch. Yeah, so much slow-mo. Anyway, yeah, they do it in a recent movie. It's like, come on. Cheers. Back to Creature Features. Yep. I better. No, it's here. Just watching a movie by myself. There you go. There you have it. Hey. There she is, running in slow-mo. Woo! Yeah, slow-mo. Please wake up so this will be over. Oh. Oh, premonition. I hope when it happens, it's not going to be in slow-mo. Thank God that dream's over. That was boring. Yeah, birds want feeding. Sorry, birds, I fed you. And Bruno ate your crumbs. Annie, come home. Another room, pans.
Sarah, it's all right. I'm here. What happened?
Great.
The ship fight again.
Did you drop it?
No. I was out in the kitchen. I came down for some milk. I heard a sound. I ran in here, and there it was.
But
I
how
don't
could
know.
you-
Oh, Ruth, it's ruined.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can have it repaired. I'll take it into town tomorrow and see.
Ruth, it was so weird.
Speaking of weird things, did you hear someone out in the garden calling for someone or a pet maybe called Andy?
Just now? Who'd be way out here looking for a pet in the middle of the night?
I guess I just dreamed it.
There you go, man.
Maybe we shouldn't have a seance in this house after all.
Not a good. No, I suggest don't have seances.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
There's nothing good in here for you tonight, Miss Tangela. Typically, there's an ad of something she likes. All I see is cigarettes and alcohol. Oh, there's an ad for St. Joseph's baby aspirin, pure orange flavor. True story, I ate an entire bottle of this when I was young, when I was a wee lad. No, it's true. I was a small lad, and these were delicious, and I ate the entire bottle. I told my mum, luckily, or else I'd be dead. And she took me to hospital, and they pumped out my stomach. True story. See? I think that's what happened.
Indeed.
No, I had a promising career as a classical musician.
That's why they
and I ended up
stopped
playing rock
making
and roll. Maybe because
toothpaste,
I
two flavours,
aspirin
and
as a baby.
kids were
That's
eating
the danger
toothpaste
of
in the old
having
days.
medicine taste like fruit.
That's right. No, I completely agree. It should taste like
It tastes
vinegar.
awful.
Vinegar. What have you for me, Mr. Livingston?
I have a package from Kansas City, Missouri, from a Roberta König, which means king in German.
König? König. Very nice. Well, we have to do this fast because, Bonnie's got an
You
animal
can't even start
at bay
it,
Yes, I know.
until
there.
we do this. All right, so this is a gift. So that goes to her, and I shall read the note. All right. Hello, Vincent, Angela, and Mr. Livingston. I discovered your show on YouTube a couple of years ago, and I've been watching ever since. Your show reminds me of horror hosts of my youth in Kansas City. I watched The Creeper in the 70s and Crematia Mortem in the 80s. So that's what we should have called our show. Crematia Mortem.
It sounds devilish, doesn't it?
Does. Recently, I was in a local flea market with my kids, and a vendor makes 3D printed animals and mythical creatures. When I saw the octopus, ooh, nice.
Ooh.
I knew I would have to send one to Tangela. Please keep up the great work. Best regards, Rob Koenig. You said Koenig.
König.
But in
It's an OE.
America and in Britain, we say Koenig.
Why?
But it's like Commander Koenig in Space 1999.
They mispronounce it.
All right. Kansas City, Missouri. Well, thank you so much, Bob, and give our regards to the kids. And I'm sure she will enjoy that very, very much. Next
It's a
up,
letter
Mr.
from-
Livingston.
Antlers, Oklahoma. Lillian Goff.
That's a real place.
Antlers, evidently.
Antlers, Oklahoma. It's just like he says, Lillian Goff. We've heard from Lillian before.
Sounds
I'm
familiar.
almost positive that Lillian has been kind enough to send us she didn't even send us the entire piece of paper. Look at this. She cheated us.
She's conserving paper.
No, I think she had to bookmark something and she tore a piece off. Or maybe she had to write down a phone number or something. All right. Dear Vincent, my name is Lillian Goff. I live in Antlers, Oklahoma. I like watching creature features. Every time on YouTube, can you put Halloween and Amityville Horror on? And Tangela is really funny, and also she should talk more often. And Mr. Livingston should be more nicer to Tangela. Thanks for putting movies on creature features. All right, let's go through this one at a time. Halloween and Amityville Horror. Someday, not anytime soon, but we're working on this because this is an important thing to you and it's an important thing to us, and we should do it, right?
We shall attempt it.
That's right. Let's see. Tangela's really funny and she should talk more often. She speaks too much. No, she's terrible. She does not shut up. Luckily for you, she does. But for us, That's right. No, he has a set of earplugs made just with her name on them. All right, Miss Livingston should be nicer to Tangela. You know, I'll have to side with Livingston on this one. She's a beast. Look, she's even dressed like a shark. She's an animal. She's crazy. She should be committed in an asylum.
Shark.
But she's somewhat sweet, so we keep her anyways. Anyways, thanks for writing, Lillian, and we hope things are wonderful in Antlers. I wonder if she's got her own pair of antlers.
That would be interesting
Like
to
some
know.
kind of chapeau, right?
Perhaps.
All right, what's next, Mr. Livingston?
Tom and Wendy Connolly from Hillsboro, Oregon.
That sounds like a lovely place.
Indeed.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, you made it look heavy again. All right, this is, oh my. All right, I shall take the note and I shall pass catch that to her. And let's see what the letter. Oh my goodness, look at this. $20 American. $20 American. You know what that's going to?
That's a bad investment.
No, you have the gift. I have no doubt that gift is meant for you. Oh, an interesting photo of some kind of, what do they call these blokes who wore this?
Those were the people who went around during the plague.
The plague doctor. That's a plague
doctors.
doctor, right? So you hold on to that. Greetings, Vincent, Tangela, Mr. Livingston, and Andrew. We want to thank you for reviving Creature Features. We only recently discovered the show and enjoy it very much. Vincent, you make us feel like welcome guests in your home. As former California beach town residents, we were delighted to find that you come to us from Dega Bay, and I enjoy hearing about Tangela's antics in the village. Antics is a very light way of saying that, sir. We now send our salutations from the wine country of Oregon. We saw this little fellow online and thought, who do we know in need of an adorable plush plague doctor? Oh my goodness, that is wonderful. You're going to see that in the next intro, guaranteed. Why Tangela, of course. For those of your viewers who are not familiar with plague doctors, they were medieval medics who ministered to victims of the bubonic plague. They wore bird-like masks and filled the beaks with herbs and oils to fend off the disease. We have never seen a movie with these. Maybe you can find one. Lots of love, Wendy and Tom Connolly. P.S. We don't think Henry
Reading a
is
movie
stupid
for him in it.
no, she's disagreeing with you because you always say he's a stupid head. All right. There is a wonderful film with a plague doctor, and it was Restoration with what's the bloke who played Iron Man?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. So look that one up. Restoration, Robert Downey Jr. Wonderful film. One of my favorites, actually. All right. Is that it?
There's one more.
One more.
An email from Ted Lane in Winslow, Arizona.
Winslow, Arizona. You know where Winslow is?
Arizona.
Yeah, it is in Arizona, but that is the crater. Was near the crater of the giant asteroid, and it was the end of the movie for what was that movie with
I don't recall.
the UFO and the bloke, the alien bloke? It'll come back to me soon. All right, dear Creature Features, I have just one question. Why do we hardly ever see Livingston on the Friday show? Yours truly, Ted Lane, Winslow, Arizona. Well, yeah, that's his day off.
And it's also Dot evening.
It is. He does dots.
The
But
Dot
no,
Club.
I think he goes on an alien ship to visit with Baylock, and they drink Tranya, and they relish it. I could be wrong. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for writing, sir. That it?
That's it.
That is it for mail. If you'd like to send us mail of your own, visit Hello Creature Features. It's a website that explains how to send a box, how to send a letter, how to send an email, how to send $20 American
Yes,
or more to our fund to finance the show, right?
indeed.
Or if you'd like to send a wonderful plague doctor stuffy, you can send that to Tangela as well. Anyways, Bonnie will be back soon, but first let's get back to The House That Wouldn't Die. See you soon.
Looks like a penguin.
Come in. You're way early.
We thought we could help out.
Well, now that you're here, I did forget to fix the fire. Stan, would you mind the wood a second?
Pleasure.
Now the kitchen.
Oh, what a lovely surprise.
You have an opener?
Uh-huh. Does Madame Sylvia approve of spirits before a seance?
I do as a necessity. Could I have 2 glasses?
Mhm.
Sample?
Tastes good.
You look good.
Oh, I tried. Hard.
You smell good.
Right?
No!
I need some matches for the fireplace.
I'll get them for you.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just dropped a glass.
It was just trying
Please
to
light the
rate
fire.
me. Nothing to see here.
Ruth, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
That's all right, Pat. Don't worry about it.
It's just in a demonic possession.
Sylvia, why didn't we invite the ghost to dinner?
Well, now, don't be flip, Pat.
There's your door.
Oh, they're going to do what I told
Now
them
let's all
not
sit
to.
down together. Will you turn the light out, Mr. Whitman? And then come back and complete the circle.
Open up a portal.
Is there something against spirits
It's not
working in
open
the
enough
light?
already.
Pat. Spirits take strength from the dark. Perhaps that's the natural law of their world. We need air to breathe, don't we? Now, let's join hands.
Yes, they never contact their relatives. Only lying spirits.
And be silent. I shall try to summon my guide.
Yeah, I'm here. What do you want?
She can't come to us. Something's blocking her way. Do you feel the chill in the room?
That's what she said.
Turn on the lights. Sarah, are you all right?
Yes.
It's ruined.
He's dead.
200 years ago.
He's dead.
Sarah?
No.
You're such a happy girl a few days ago.
Sarah?
Please. Help me.
Oh, Sarah, darling. You're dreaming. Wake up.
Sarah's not home anymore.
No.
I didn't think that science would be a good idea.
No, Sarah, no. Sarah, no. No, Sarah.
It's drafty in this game.
Sarah! 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 Oh, Sarah.
Just having a
They
bit of
don't
an episode.
always like us interrupting the program, but this time it's for an important message, because if you're watching us on terrestrial TV or on YouTube, eliminate the commercials by watching us on Creature Features TV. It's a
Oh, yeah,
new thing.
commercials,
We
though.
built the show. You can see all our episodes and
Oh,
some
we got
extras
ad
as
block.
well. And it's quite inexpensive. In fact, it's so inexpensive that Tangelo went to the store and picked up a few items that cost the same as 1 month of Creature Feature TV, like sushi. A platter of it's not even real sushi. There's no fish in
Who
it.
likes
It's
sushi?
cucumber sushi. So for the same price as cucumber sushi, you can have Creature Feature TV. What else?
Yeah, anyway.
A bag of onions. Now we know which you would prefer. Who's going to sit home or hedgehog's hairdresser? Because that's the look I seek.
Oh, little
I
hedgehog.
want hair like
Lots of
this and
mousse.
hair like that. Yeah, and all I got is this fluffy thing.
It's a pet.
Bonnie Cromwell,
Yes.
Classroom Safari ringleader. Do you think maybe you could give me the phone number for your hedgehog's hairdresser? Because that's the look I seek.
It's
I want
moose,
hair like
lots of
this and
moose.
hair like
Oh,
that.
that's so cute.
Yeah, and all I got is this fluffy thing.
It's a pet.
Beautiful.
It's petable. It's a chia pet. No, just add water and it grows. Welcome back. We are watching The House That Would Not Die with the wonderful Bonnie Cromwell from Classroom Safari.
What's hedgehogs
Brought
doing
for
in
us
America?
Hedgehogs.
Hedgehogs are wonderful. Now,
This-
this is what's
That one's
brown. This
Pocahontas.
is white.
This is marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Now, are they separate breeds, types? They're the
No,
same?
she's an albino, and she is the mom of the hefty two-ply
No.
Pocahontas.
This one birthed this one?
She was much smaller when you were much
One
smaller
would
when you
hope.
were birthed.
One would hope. No, but she's a little mama. You should name her Little Mama.
Little mama.
She's Little Mama.
She is.
So I can see Miss Tangella is using gloves because this one's rather pokey. However, yours is being handled with bare hands. What's the
I'm a
difference?
trained professional.
No, you've been handling them so long.
Tangella's a
you've
scaredy
developed
cat.
callus, right?
Oh no, this one is just less pokey than that
That's
one.
pokey.
You pick up a kid, there's no
Where do you
worries
find
if you
these?
know how.
These are African four-toed hedgehogs.
Oh, they are.
You can tell they're African four-toed hedgehogs because they come from Africa and they have 4 toes.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking the same thing. 4 toes must comes from Africa. How wonderful.
They like to eat bugs.
They do like to eat what kind of bugs?
Pretty much any of them.
How about roly-polies?
Oh, they'd eat those.
They would
That
eat roly-polies?
Yeah, that would make some friends of mine very upset, though.
Oh,
How
they're
about
roly-polies.
snails?
Yes, but with a garlic sauce.
Yes, no, that's the way I like them as well. However, the funniest thing I've ever seen is a duck who has discovered a snail and he gobbles it up.
That's the
Have you seen
funniest
this?
thing you've ever seen. I can show you.
I
more
feel
funny things.
terrible for the snail, but the look of joy and the sounds of joy that come out of a duck when it's found a snail and it's consumed it, it's like
Little back
a
tail
rich person
wags.
eating caviar.
Mm.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyway, so let's get back on this film, which, by the way, premiered Halloween 1970. Do you know
Wow.
that?
I didn't know that.
Isn't that apropos?
It certainly is.
Right, right. All right, let's get back to The House That Would Not Die, and we shall return after the break. Don't go away. We've got bigger animals coming.
Look. And this morning, it was as if nothing had taken place. She didn't show a sign of remembering anything at all. The painting, the seance, her attack on me, nothing.
She's never done anything like this
You
before.
took the grape by
At
the
least
dog.
not before the seance. Now, it started then. Something happened then. And that wasn't Sarah up in the hallway last night.
Now, wait. You're describing a classic incident of schizophrenia. Yes, a seance may have had something to do with it,
You demon.
but only as a psychological trigger for a condition that already existed.
Oh, yes, but there are other things.
Such as?
Well, the wind, the sound, these bruises.
Slow motion dreams.
Pat, how do I explain being attacked by my young niece who fought like a madman?
Ruth, I don't know. But if she is schizophrenic, that could explain her strange behavior and her attack on you.
I can't believe that. No, she's always been so well adjusted. So have I. We've had a very special affection for each other since the day she was born.
And don't let that affection blind you to what's really happening. Maybe Sarah needs professional help right away. Let her stay to dinner.
You do
I'd like
too,
to talk to her.
Well, yes, of course, if you think it would. Oh, that must be Sarah. It's dark early.
Oh, is it cold out there? Stan, Pat. It's so nice to be here, where it's warm. I don't know what I like best about sherry, the color or the taste.
Maybe both.
Yes.
Becoming a pisshead. That's right.
Wow, you did it again, Ruth. Another delicious dinner.
Thank you, Pat. You're always so compliment.
Are you going to drink that?
Please help
Sarah.
me. Not Sarah. Sarah.
It's happening again.
Help.
Who are you? What's your name?
Help me. Please help.
What do you want us to do? Put her on the couch.
No, I'm all right. I'm just so tired.
Spirit that possess her, a little bit
Ruth, believe me.
overreacting.
Right away. Last night she attacked you. Tonight? I know one of the head men at St. Elizabeth's. I could call him right now.
St. Elizabeth?
It's a psychiatric clinic.
Which is exactly what she does not need right now. Look, I didn't want to tell you this before, but I actually saw another face over Sarah's during the seance. You saw it too, didn't you?
Oh, did you?
I thought I saw something.
Sarah doesn't have the history of a schizo. This started at the seance. I think she's possessed.
Possessed. The only thing she's possessed by is a second personality that's trying to take over.
And where did that personality suddenly come from?
Her own mind, where it's always been. Dormant until now.
Man, it's got another voice, another face. You put her in the clinic right now and you're going to do her permanent psychic damage.
Do you want me to call St. Elizabeth's?
Hey, you look like guilty conspirators.
It gave us quite a shock. Are you all right?
Okay, Ruth. We'll put it off for a couple of days.
Here, I guess you can use this.
Loves to have people
No,
locked
thank
up
you.
in an evening, does he?
I never touch spirituous beverages. You all look so strange.
Sworn off
I don't know why
alcohol
you said it.
instantly.
It was only a silly joke.
It's no joke. It's all tied up in this house. Something violent happened here. Something tragic. Otherwise, why would this spirit be earthbound?
So many people lived here and died.
But mostly Campbells. And it must have been a young girl like Sarah. And she isn't going to leave Sarah until she gets what she wants. Now, what we've got to do is find out who she was and what happened to her.
Research?
You say these things so matter-of-factly. Is
We
all
don't
this really
have to do
happening?
research, do we?
There may be more happening than you're aware of. The other night before the seance, when he kissed you, well, you and Pat weren't alone in this room. There was something. It passed over Pat. I saw it in his face. He's a good guy. He wouldn't have treated you that way, you know?
Oh, you mean when he tried to rape me?
All right, where do we start?
Yes.
The attic is crammed full of diaries, papers, but I wouldn't know where to begin.
Why don't we check out the Hall of Records? Birth, death certificates, we might find something.
I guess we should have started in the house. As I said, that attic is jammed to the
Well,
rafters with
Mark
junk.
right on side
Oh,
to
by the way, what time are we supposed to meet Sarah and Pat?
They should be in the square by now.
Yeah, up yours. Oh, sorry.
Hi.
Any luck?
No, all records prior to 1795 were destroyed by a fire.
Where's Sarah? Didn't she get a ride with you?
One of her classmates said she'd drop her off.
Well, then she must be at the house. It will be dark soon, and I said I'd be home early.
I'll get the car.
Now, look, you two, don't worry.
I don't want her in that house alone after dark. I don't care how silly you think it is.
I'll drive you there, no matter how silly I think it is.
Please, hurry.
All right, but we can't make it before nightfall. It's almost an hour's drive.
What's great?
There aren't any lights on in the house at all.
Maybe she stopped off somewhere.
Shh. Listen.
Did you hear that?
You sound like you're saying land ahoy.
It's bolted from the inside.
Try the side door.
I can't turn it.
Let me try.
Pat, hurry. Sarah? Don't touch her.
Are you all right?
How did this get on the floor?
What happened?
Don't know. It came through the air.
It's all right, Sarah. It's all right. But we're getting out of this house. I'll get rid of it. I'll sell it. I don't.
No, I can't leave. I won't. It'll never be over if I go.
But Sarah, it's all that has happened.
No, you go if you want to. I can't leave. I can't explain it, but I know I mustn't.
Ruth, don't worry. I'll stay here tonight.
I'll stay too.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Natia, and I'm calling from Memphis, Tennessee. And it is Saturday night, and I am watching Creature Features. I love your show, and it is my favorite thing to watch on Fridays and Saturdays. So thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to check out Creature Features on YouTube. Bye now.
Hello, this is Livingston. Apparently, one of my newly acquired domestic duties is to request help for our show financially by asking you to visit our Patreon page. Your generosity will help keep Creature Features on the air, which I'm not entirely sure is a good thing.
It is?
No, it's a thing that she would have thousands of if they were native to California. Thank God they're not. That's a cute little thing. What's his or her name?
His name is Digger Carlos Eduardo Sheldon Armadio.
I think you're mad.
I am.
You name all your animals after famous Spanish Inquisitioners?
No, Sheldon wasn't a famous
No.
Spanish
All right.
ex.
Maybe classical guitarist, maybe?
Yeah, that's
right,
it.
right. Anyways, House That Would Not Die. This film was directed by the same bloke who directed The Night Stalker,
Wow.
which we recently showed. And yeah, no, that's fun because, it's got the same look and feel, but they're different.
He was in The Night Stalker. He ended up on the cutting room floor.
Or he was just not tall enough
There's
to be in
that.
every scene, but in the credits. That's wonderful. So you were mentioning during the break that there's quite a few varieties of this particular
20
beast.
types of armadillos.
20 types.
And there was one when mammoths and mastodons were running around.
Cutest
doing stuff.
animals on
It was
earth.
as big as a Volkswagen.
You know,
Glyptodont.
I was going to say this looks like a prehistoric beast.
He is a prehistoric beast. He's just a holdover.
So can you open him up so we can see what he looks like?
With magic? Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
tickle. You just tickle his belly, I believe.
And no, lean him forward. He might stick his face out if you lean him forward, or set him in your lap, and hopefully we won't
Put him on the ground. Or...
Oh no. Does he go piddle?
No,
Oh look, there he
it's
goes.
much more substantial.
Oh, look at this.
Right.
He's Emerson
Oh,
Lake and
no,
Palmer
walking
had an
on the
album
side
called
floor.
Caucus. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
That's on the cover. How cute.
These are the only armadillos that can completely roll up into a ball, too. All
And
the
then
rest
so
of them, nothing.
When he rolls into a ball, does he become like a weapon? To like he throws himself at
No,
potential prey?
no, but it makes it very difficult for anybody to eat him.
Oh, no, that makes sense. Well, of course, he's got a suit of armor as well. So
Yeah.
he's somewhat probably bulletproof too, right?
No,
No. All
no.
right.
It's just little bony
Who
plates
would-
covered
who
with
would
fingernails.
shoot an armadillo?
Some jerk.
That would be wrong. All right, let's get back to this film. And when we come back, we've got the big surprise,
The
right?
big surprise.
Big surprise. All right, off we go
Awesome.
to The House That Wouldn't Die. Don't go away. It's worth it if you stay. Promise. See you soon.
Pat, I do not buy the explanation of self-hypnosis or any of that logical. It was a mystical phenomenon.
Will you just listen? When people are under strain, like all of us have been, there must be logical explanations for what may appear to be your mystical phenomenon.
Be honest, can't you? You heard that voice out there. You heard it. Admit it.
I thought I heard it, but the wind was blowing and we were all excited.
Oh, boy, you have a wide open mind with the proof right there.
Would you two be quiet? You'll wake
Yeah,
Sarah.
she's trying to sleep.
Ruth, I'm sorry. I'll be in Sarah's room if you need me.
Thank you.
No more kissing, mate.
Ruth, would you mind if I get a start in the attic?
All right. Good night.
This 50-year-old light not working. Hey, the next room's a bit light. Sort of read better there. Well, they don't treat books like that. Diary. Just what do you want? It's going to be an armchair detective. Work it all out.
What happened? What was that?
You won't believe it. Did either of you close the cellar door?
No.
Dan, this thing just happened. I left this book on the table. I was on my way to bed. When suddenly I couldn't move. I could not move. The cellar door opened. Suddenly the house was filled with wind. There was a loud crash. When I turned around, this book was in the fire, burning.
Oh, come on, Stan.
I tell you, something is trying to stop us. Every time we get close, something happens. Some strange manifestation takes place. Look at this book. It's a diary of the year 1780.
Who wrote it?
I couldn't tell. It was too faded, but the address is a local one.
Look, I don't care what's in there or any place else. We are leaving this house right now.
Stan, take Sarah upstairs to my room. You and I will sleep in the den.
Okay.
I hope you'll find it comfortable here.
Oh, we will. We will.
I like the sound of that.
Pat, after class tomorrow, would you go back to the house with me? I'd like to really go through that attic.
Ruth, I don't think you and Sarah should go back to that house.
Oh, please, Pat, please.
All right.
Stan, I'm scared.
Why?
Do you think I'm crazy?
Of course not. Has nothing to do with you. Look, it's all tied up with that house.
I'm glad you stayed.
Sarah.
No. I know you like me. And but everything's happening so strange. Do you understand?
Of course. Just remember something. Whatever happens, I'll always be right here.
I'm glad.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, my goodness. Where do we start?
All attics are all alike. Fascinating junk shops.
Well, there must be something around here to give us a clue. That isn't it. Find anything?
Nothing. Oh, Ruth, come here.
Hmm?
No writing desk.
Oh.
But it's locked.
Oh, try and open it, because these things are usually jammed with papers and diaries and all sorts of things. Oh, good. Well, try here. Nothing.
Sometimes they have secret compartments. They usually have a catch. If I can find it, it'll be easy. Yeah, here.
Oh. 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 And here's something. Looks like an old scroll. This could be the key we're looking for. It says that the house has been remodeled several times. Oh, here's something that Hattie has underlined. At which point in late 1780, she seems to have simply vanished.
Who did?
Well, wait, let me go back. Right now, the writing is faded. Martha Campbell, age 23, wife of General Douglas Campbell, died in childbirth. The child or daughter lived and cared for her father and all his needs until she was 20, at which point, in late 1780, she seems to have simply vanished. And that's when old Campbell became a recluse. Oh, yes, down here, Hattie states that old Campbell came to be known as crazy because he would stand in the garden alone at night, calling for his daughter's return.
Wait a minute. What was that voice calling?
What was the daughter's name?
Well, it isn't listed. Hattie seems to have left it out, wouldn't you know?
We can look it up in the Bible.
Oh, Stan, be careful of those pages.
I will. I'll be very careful. Here it is. Yes, here's the general. His wife, Martha. There's another name underneath that's been inked out.
Well, that's why Hattie left it out. It's marked out.
Stricken out. Her father must have disinherited her. I wonder what she did.
Well, I don't suppose we'll ever know without her name.
Pat, do you have a knife or something?
Yeah.
Amanda.
Amanda.
Yes, I will. Oh, I can't believe it. I'll kill you. I will. I'll kill you.
Amanda.
Amanda. Mandy. Andy. Ammy. Ammy, come home. Something happened. She vanished, and the old man wanted her back. He still does.
Of course. Now what we've got to do is find out what happened.
Ammy, help. Ammy, please help. Please help, Ammy.
How?
Help.
How can we help you?
To return to your father?
No! Hate, 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 hate,
Sarah,
hate,
Yeah, the old face slap worked every time back in the days.
She seems to be able to reach her
Hysterical
anywhere.
women.
I thought she'd be safe here.
Same
Right, you're right.
in the movies.
Well, it's going to be stopped. It's got to be.
How?
Exorcism. We've got to get rid of her. I'm going to ask Sylvia Wall for another seance.
Let us sit as we were before. Let's join hands. This time, as we should have done before, we ask protection from the other side. We call upon you. All loving spirits, come here and be with us tonight. We call upon you, all loving spirits, be with us here tonight. No. No, help me. Help me. We call upon you, all loving
Now we got a hysterical meeting.
spirits,
That's right.
be with us here.
Get rid of Slappy Face. She gets too hysterical. Yeah. Not a good plan.
Keep holding hands! Don't break the circle! Keep holding hands! Leave me.
It touched me. Something evil, overpowering. I'm sorry, but I can't stay here. I can't be of any use to you. Please, take my word for it. This is a terrible place. Get out. I beg of you. Get out of this house.
Will you be all right when you drive?
Yes, thank you.
Let me see you to your car.
Thank you.
I'm sure that cellar door was closed securely. No wind could have blown it open.
Well, something did.
What is it? What are you talking about?
The cellar.
Well, I'll come over in the morning and have a look down there.
No, Pat, not you. Please don't.
Why?
I don't know. I can't explain it, but please don't.
She's right, Pat. But I can come back. Tomorrow afternoon. You want to come along?
All right.
Well, let's go. This cellar seems to be pretty new.
Well, the house was remodeled several times.
When you came down here before, did you see anything strange?
No, but of course I wasn't looking for anything strange. That is, nothing specific.
Wait a minute. These stone walls must be the foundation for the original house. Uh-huh. So why timber back here? The foundations, the stone foundations, have to go on all the way under the living room. It looks as if the rest of the cellar has been sealed off. I wonder why.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Welcome back to Creature Features. We are joined by Tai2.
Yes.
Tai2. So was there a Tai1?
No, but he's Tai2 too.
Oh, he's Tai2 as well.
Yes.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow, meow. Look, I have food for you.
Yum.
He is such a sweet boy. He's a serval, correct?
Yes.
And servals come from Africa, I take it.
Yes. He came from Santa Rosa.
No, he did not come from Santa Rosa. Well, maybe you brought him from Santa Rosa, but he came from sub-Saharan Africa, right?
Yes, he did.
Right. No, how wonderful. So he's such a good boy.
He is a very good boy.
Does he catch mice in your house?
Excuse me.
Oh, look at him.
No, but he would catch mice in yours. Excuse me.
He's not going to get this unless I feed him to him. What a good boy.
Me.
Anyways, in case you missed it, we're watching The House That
Just
Wouldn't
a big
Die.
putty cat.
Wonderful Bonnie Cromwell and her wonderful kitty cat named Tai2.
Tai2. Look at right there.
Come on, Tai2. Boom. What a good boy. How about up here? Come up here. Come here. Come here. Yoo-hoo. I have kitty treats for you.
Distracted by the cameraman.
Kitty treats. Come here. Whoop. Ow. He's got sharp teeth.
You don't need all those
No,
fingers.
I don't. No, he's a good boy. So how long have you had this little chap?
Beautiful
9
pet.
years.
Come on. 9 years.
Set it on your
9
knee.
years. So he's how old?
He's 9.
He's 9.
Obviously.
There we go. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, you want more?
You wouldn't know him that
Want
friendly.
more?
If
All
he,
right, let me give you more. I'll give you more. Here you go. There you go, mate. Oh, what a good boy.
oh, 10 jealous, too scared to feed him.
Boy, yes.
Did you need
So-
backup?
Back up. Oh, yes. Let's do some more for the kitty cat. So, welcome to Vincent Van Dole's Wild Kingdom as we feed servals. He's so friendly, you know. I've encountered these cats before, and typically their standard default position is hiss and growl
And slap.
and slap, and he's done none of the above. He's done none of the above. He's just been a nice boy. You want to see nothing?
Yeah, that's right.
No gloves. You cannot consume.
They
with
do. They
gloves.
hiss all the time.
What a good boy. So what's he like?
Even they're happy.
Scratch behind the ears.
Pretty much anything. He is your unstandard serval cat.
Right. No, he's quite unique, and his fur is so soft. If you could feel this fur, you know, we need to come up with some kind of feel vision.
Oh yeah.
And you know, she's been bothering me
Cat
to
loves
get
her.
one of these for her. You need to have a special license to own a cat like this, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
State
I want
and
one.
Federal.
State and federal.
Yeah.
So that means no. Sorry. But,
Yeah, you have to have all
no,
the
you
life.
cannot get a cat like this, but we can get you like the plushy version of this cat.
Oh, yeah,
right?
that would be good.
Same size, but it does not walk, nor eat, nor hiss. All right, what do you say we wrap up this film and we come back? We're going to learn more about how we can hire Bonnie Cromwell to come to your school or to your facility, to your event,
Birthday parties are fun.
Birthday parties with this
Yeah.
wonderful kitty. All right, to the end of The House That Wouldn't Die. We shall see you soon. I love you as well. Bye.
Keep looking back to that up.
Ruth, would you clear off those shelves for me?
All right.
Hold this for me, would you?
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna try and break through this wall.
With that?
I can, but try.
We can't wait to show Ruth what we found.
They should be home by now.
You think they discovered anything in the cellar?
Well, I doubt it. Nothing as important as what we came up with.
Ruth, come and take a look.
Grab that flashlight.
Look at that. There's an old doorway.
Oh,
I'm not having much luck with this wood. It's almost petrified.
well, Stan, why don't you quit? It's getting so late.
Yeah, besides, I need better equipment than this.
Come on, let's
That'll
go.
be an easier way to get in.
Here.
Hello, groundhogs. Any discoveries?
Pat, what are you doing
Where's
here?
Sarah?
She's out in the car. We stopped by my place first, but when you weren't there, we decided this wouldn't keep.
What wouldn't he?
Sarah and I spent the afternoon going through stacks of old newspapers. Maybe our friend Amy was guiding us. It could have taken weeks to find this. It's from a public notice placed by General Douglas Campbell, November 3, 1780. It's addressed to his beloved daughter Amanda, and it implored her to return to her home and the love of her grieving father. She eloped with one Anthony Doyle, captain of the Army of Independence, who has long worked to seduce her not only from her loving duty to her father, but from her faith.
Seduce her from her father.
And from her faith. It must have been the end of the world for the old man.
Come on, let's get back to Sarah.
You find anything?
Yeah, an old doorway that's boarded over. We're gonna find some tools.
We've got to get her out of here.
I'll get her out of that door.
Father? No, Father! Don't hurt him!
Ruth, get her out through the kitchen.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pat? Pat? It's me, Stan. Pat? Pat, you're hurting me. Pat, listen to me. You've been taken over. But just listen to me.
Stan, we're all locked in!
Keep her away from him!
Put up. Not again.
Pat, no!
Pat, darling.
You've been possessed by the general all along, Pat. I first saw it when you and Ruth were in the kitchen.
You tried to
What we
rape.
have to do now is find out what happened in that house. What really happened.
Perhaps we saw what happened tonight.
It looked as if the general, not you, Pat, but the general tried to kill someone.
Pat, hypnotize me. Make Amy come. I have a feeling. I know that it's right. I'm not afraid, not of her. I feel a sadness, a sympathy for her. I
No.
want to help.
No, Pat, please don't. This sympathy, it could be a surrender to a final possession.
What we want is down in that cellar behind that wall.
Oh, I can't bear the thought of any of us going back into that.
Good idea. Get
Ruth,
hypnotized by a man who's possessed.
Look, maybe if we go back first thing in the morning. Sarah? Anthony found out. Found out what?
Father. Traitor. Plotted with British.
Anthony found that out and told the general he knew.
Yes. The night. The night we were to leave.
The night you eloped?
Told him. Terrible. 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 No. Not dead. Not dead.
I'm going back first thing in the morning.
You can't do it alone. I'll go with you.
You can't go back.
Ruth, I must. Besides, it'll be broad daylight.
I'm going. I want to go. I must. If the answer is there in the cellar, whatever has to be settled, it must be settled between the general and Amy. I know it. I feel it.
Seen a movie like this?
You want this
Same
to
story.
end. I must be there so Amy can speak.
Yes. What's it? In 72. So this came out before that one. That one was
Ruth. Look, just keep this handy. It's mace. The general tries to take over Pat again. Spray it in his eyes. It won't hurt him, but it will stop him.
nice. Yeah, that doesn't hurt. What about holy water? There we go.
How's it going?
Oh, so. Thank you.
My Nana used to have those teacups,
We broke them through.
plates. Here's one. Oh, you dropped the mace. That's not
Give me
a.
a hand.
What's that in the corner?
It's just the root of a tree.
Human.
The old fire stakey.
Please take it away.
Yeah, maybe they should have bought a shovel.
It was Doyle's watch.
I
General must have killed him that night, murdered him with that poker, and buried him here. Pat?
That's not our own.
Ruth, quick, get the mace. Sarah, go for the door.
Put them in for the other stuff. Yeah.
No, it is of no use, Father, now that thy crimes are known. Thou hast lingered here too long to protect thy black secret, as have I. To make it known, it is over. Go. Find whatever poor rest thou canst. Leave me in peace. Go! Go!
Doing no good, Barbara.
Pat?
Oh, I must have dozed off.
What happened?
It's all right, Pat. It's all right.
You're just going to kill us all.
Feel at peace now.
Amy eloped with Anthony Doyle. The notice in the newspaper said. But that was a lie. How can you elope with a dead man?
Amy's comb. From the grave. She must have tried to defend Doyle, and the old man killed them both.
And all because he couldn't bear the thought of her loving someone else.
And for 200 years, Amy's been waiting for Sarah just till somebody could find out the truth.
Well, we've done what Amy wanted. Let's leave them in peace.
Oh, happy.
Forgive me, Abby. Forgive
No one
me.
died.
Dear God, please forgive
They didn't have helmet. Yeah, a few people died in that one. Ronnie McDowell was in it.
And so ends The House That Wouldn't Die. The
Oh,
truth is
betcha.
revealed. There was possession and ghostly things going on. So what in God's name is on my lap?
That's your new kitty.
I love this kitty. What is this Darlene's name?
Her name is Spunky Brewster.
Spunky Brewster. Now, I believe there are trademark issues with NBC
Or is it a
Universal
possum?
on that title.
No, only if it was Punky Brewster.
No, you know,
She's
she
spunky.
likes these little almond things. She's been eating them from my hand.
She almost ate your hand.
No, you know, she's a sweet little thing.
She is. She's a Virginia opossum.
You want to
possum.
look at that tail? It's so cute. So, how do people learn more about Bonnie Cromwell and Classroom Safari?
Well, they can go to my website.
God, they look so different than our possums.
classroomsafari.com.
Ours are a lot cuter.
Classroomsafari.com, and they can see wonderful Punky Brewster
beautiful,
eating
but-
almonds.
Ours
as
just
well
have a
as
your
cute
hand.
little
no
face.
other beasts.
Yes, we have.
And
we
I
have
have the
about
big giant
160
mouth.
creatures. Most of them are snakes, but the stars of the show all have fur.
Right. No. The furry beasts are some of the best featured creatures we'd have on the show. So I think it's nice. Yeah, can I move her over to here? That way we can let Tangela spend some time with this adorable little beast.
God, they're ugly.
No, and these animals are very good, right? They do good
Yeah,
things.
they-
Oh yeah,
they're
they eat
good.
ticks.
All animals
They
are beautiful,
can't
but
catch rabies.
Right.
They'll eat snails out of your garden.
Right. And
Looks
and
like a big rat.
don't hurt them if you see them. They are not giant rats. They are friendly little creatures.
They're related to
Right.
kangaroos.
That's right. So what's next for you? More
Marsupials.
classroom appearances?
Only
on-
marsupial in
Classroom
America.
appearances. We're doing. I think I've got so many summer camps this summer and
Right.
birthday parties, and we did a birthday party for a woman who was 90 years old.
Oh my lord! What'd you bring?
Oh, all of the stuff. She was so happy. She
I
was so
imagine
happy.
she was right. Maybe she'd never in her 90 years been able to touch some of these animals.
She
and
was
you made
actually
it-
a zookeeper,
Oh.
retired.
Oh, all right. Well, that's even more apropos, right?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Good. All right. Well, thank you so much, Bonnie, for bringing Punky Brewster and the rest of the gang. And next time you're in town, you come see us, right?
Yeah. Oh, she's put some polish on the table there a little
It's
bit.
very nice. Slime is the best polish there is. And as far as you guys go, thank you so much for staying up and watching our program. We know you could have been watching animals on some other program, but instead you stayed here and watched our show. And for that reason, we love you.
Cartoons are
Don't
even
forget, we'll be
cuter.
back next Saturday and maybe next Friday.
We
See you
don't
then.
get them.
So, Bonnie, I'm thinking of having a soiree with all my former rock star friends. Do you think we could possibly hire you to bring your menagerie?
I think you're going to have enough animals here without any of my creatures.
Yeah, well, pretty average film, really. I need a few beers to enjoy it better. And even then, it was still a little bit. I've seen the whole story before, and I've seen so many other movies, which probably copied that movie. But yeah, strange happenings and hauntings, and they find out some fucking place in the basement where it's bricked off, and there's a body there, and that solves the whole mystery. What was that film with Kevin Bacon? Back in the early 2000s. Yeah, that was the same story. Can't remember what it was called. God damn. Wasn't that long ago, 20 something years, 22 years ago. So, Brady. Oh, something of Echoes, Shadow of Echoes. Is that? Yes. God, that just popped in my head. But it was well done. It was good, Kevin Bacon played a good part in that. One film with Kevin Bacon, I don't even know what was made. It was probably one of the sickest films I've ever seen, but The Woodsman. And he plays a pedophile who's been in prison. He gets out, and he's meant to be fucking what do they call it? Rehabilitated, and anyway, it was a pretty sick movie. It was like sympathy for this guy, and fucking right. Anyway, The Woodsman, that was his worst film. Even worse than Footloose. I watched that 3-4 years ago. Well, so there we go, eh? It's movie night. No one joined. Oh, one person joined for like, it was about 4 seconds. I saw one person there. This is the Rockman channel. It's really pumping. I think I got 6 subs here. It's my backup channel to me, one that has 60 something. But I can't stream there for a few days. Probably Thursday. Yeah. I think on Wednesday. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh, well. Fed the dog. Had a mate, Mad Pieman, visit the weekend. He's gone. Turned up in his caravan and stayed the weekend. And as he left, he took out the drive, and then caravan knocked me rubbish bin flying. Spun it a few times. No rubbish come out though. It was amazing. But yeah, he set that rubbish bin flying. Didn't even realise. Made a bit of racket, but he didn't hear it. Kept going. Anyway, no harm done. Bin was okay. It wasn't smashed or anything. It bounced. Oh yeah. Yeah, Byron's got a few dents on his car. Wow, he's backed into a few trees 2 times. I gave him some spray to try to make it look a bit better on one side. It did actually. Anyway, good catching up. He's doing it hard. Hasn't got a place to live. Still working. Yeah, so I don't know if I should keep going really, because it's gonna fucking turn up. No one knows this fucking channel. It's just me and the dog. And yeah, so it was a cold day up until about 2. Yeah, about 1:30 it got real warm, nice, beautiful. Yeah, for about 2 hours and it went overcast again. Anyway, all the lorikeets are out there singing away. Rainbow lorikeets, they're very, all these rainbow colours are beautiful. And they turned up because they saw I was giving a magpie a little bit of biscuit. And they wanted some too. And then noisy miners turned up. Oh, I love them. Fucking beautiful. Yeah. So I think that's it for movie night. I've got another backup channel people's go to, Off the Grid to trial again, but I don't know if it's still operational. What's that sound? Yeah, some dog howling. Oh, well, good night from me and Bruno. Bruno's out at the front gate watching the kangaroos turn up. And peace. Peace out. Yo.